What's up everybody, Bandit here. So I received these two packages this morning from Advanblack. We're gonna go ahead and open it up and see what they sent me. I'd ordered a bunch of stuff through them, so I'm not sure which ones these are. I know a lot of the stuff I did order still has to get paint matched, so this is not gonna be that stuff. But we'll see what they did send me to start out while I'm waiting for the other stuff to get paint matched. So we'll go ahead and start with this big box first. So it looks like this first package is going to be the saddlebag liners that I ordered. Yep, that's what these are. So here's your saddlebag liner. So I went with black stitching. They have colored stitching you can get. They have blue, red, orange, white, beige, I believe. I was gonna go and try and get like green stitching to match the predominant color of the motorcycle, but they didn't offer green, so I just decided to go with black. But very nice quality. I'm not seeing any issues with the stitching itself. This like leather on the inside almost has like a little bit of a cushion to it, which is very nice. And they also sent a massive roll of your velcro to add to the inside of the saddlebag itself, and then it'll just stick to this back material on the actual saddlebag liners. Also in the box is just a little thank you note from them with a QR code to connect with their social media stuff. And then a little Advanblack sticker. I believe that's probably just the, nope, so stop before you install. Yep, make sure there's no defects. So I'll inspect the other one thoroughly too to make sure that there's no defects with either one of them. But we'll go ahead and open up this next package. So there's another nice quality Advanblack box, and we'll see what's inside of it. Oh, nice. I didn't expect to have these so quickly, because they said 6 weeks for these to be paint matched, but I guess they had some in stock that were already paint matched to the color that I wanted. So I did not get these. Let me go back. So these are going to be the heat deflectors that go just behind the engine, like right below the tank by your legs. And I did not order them snake venom like the bike. I ordered them vivid black instead. So a gloss black to match, you know, like the frame of the bike and everything else. Be careful not to actually hit the deflector itself. So I had debated on ordering these through Harley, but from what I could find, they're all just flat black. And so I did like the fact that I could order these vivid black, being that gloss type color. So that is going to be your left side heat deflector. Very nicely done. Got some dust on it, but I'm not seeing any issues with the paint. And Advanblack stamped on the inside. Very nice. And then your attachment hardware that comes with it. And then there's your right side one. And it'll be the same thing with attachment hardware probably underneath of it, or this is enough for both sides in the one bag. But yeah, I actually like this packaging. So it came inside of this, which is just a dual-sided foam cutout to protect them, which is very nice. And then inside of a box, and obviously wrapped in the cellophane. But very excited. I was not expecting to get the heat deflectors in so quickly. I was expecting that it was probably just the 4-point docking hardware. So with the tour pack being quick disconnect and everything, The bike currently does not have the 4-point docking hardware, so I had to go ahead and order that, and I just ordered it through Advanblack because it was a little bit cheaper than what Harley offers that docking hardware for. So I was expecting it to be that. I was kind of, when I got 2 packages, I was not expecting the heat deflectors, since the website when I ordered it said 6 weeks, and it's only been a week since I ordered it for both the saddlebag liners and the heat deflectors. But we'll do an install on the bike and show you guys what all of it looks like and how it turns out. I'll see you in the garage. All right, with you in the garage. So the first thing you want to do when you're installing these Advanblack Saddlebag liners is make sure that you vacuum out your actual saddlebags. Get any dirt and debris that might be, you know, back in the corners out of the bag. Once you've vacuumed it out, I went ahead and did that off camera because no one needs to see how to vacuum something. You're just going to want to take the saddlebag liner and drop it down in there and test fit it before you start adding Velcro. So all I'm going to do is kind of get it down, work it down into this saddlebag. Get in all the corners, making sure everything lines up and looks good before you start adding Velcro. So as you see, this is contoured to fit around that center bar, as well as go down in the back. So everything looks to be fitting perfectly. And so now we're kind of gonna look it over, see where everything lines up and where we want to add Velcro. So looking at this, I'm definitely gonna want to add Velcro here around this front side. I'm probably gonna want to add Velcro here, a strip here, another strip here to hold these in. Want to put it here on the back and then along this side as well to hold all that part in. And then I'm probably going to run a strip down in this portion here as well as this portion here to hold those down where they're supposed to be. So we'll go ahead and pull that out now that we've test fit it. And the next thing that I recommend doing is just taking some rubbing alcohol, some isopropyl alcohol, and just kind of cleaning the inside of the saddlebag, anywhere that you're wanting to put the Velcro, just to get any oils that might be in there from your fingers or anything like that off of the bag, so the Velcro will actually adhere as well as it's supposed to. So now I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Alright, and now everything has been wiped out with isopropyl alcohol to get any sort of oils and everything out of the bag. So now all I'm going to do is grab the big roll of Velcro that they supplied with the saddlebag liners and start applying that to the inside. Alright, so all I'm going to do is see where I exactly want to put all of this, and then kind of measure out my strips. So about right there, we'll cut this one. And you don't want to run this all the way up to right up to the edge because then you'll probably get some Velcro that kind of sticks out. So put it a little bit down from the edge. That way when you apply the bag, or the liner, it'll stay in place, but your Velcro won't be sticking up above the actual liner itself, because the liner comes pretty much right up to the edge. So go ahead and peel the backing off this one and stick it in. And so now, as you see, that's the first piece. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of this off camera. There's no really need to show you how to install each little piece of Velcro. And then once I do that, I'll come back and I'll show you everywhere that I put it. Alright, so back with you. So as you see, I've got a piece coming across here on the front. I've got this piece that kind of hugs that curve to help hold that in, coming to there. I've got a piece there underneath the attachment strap for the saddlebag lid, and another long piece running along that top portion. Then you get into the back, where I have a piece kind of hugging the curve on both sides to help
hold it in. We've got a piece that comes underneath the hook as well as the saddlebag mount screws. A piece coming up this angle here. And then this one kind of pinched over as best as I could over this hump, since it does have a part that comes over this. Another piece coming down that side of the curve, and then another piece underneath that saddlebag screw mount. And then back to this one. Down in the bottom, I'm running, there's a piece, another piece, and a third piece towards the back. And then on this side, I've got a small piece back there, small piece there, and another small piece there to hold it down. I'm gonna go ahead and put the liner in and see how I like it. I may end up adding a strip to like this area, as well as farther down along this portion of the bag, along the back of the bag, and then who knows, through here as well. So they give you plenty of roll, but I'm gonna go ahead and see how she fits in there now and decide if I want to add more Velcro. Alright, so all we're going to do is take the saddlebag liner and try and get it down in here. Then for this portion, you have to undo your screws. Put it through the hole. And same thing with this front one. So overall, she fits really well. The only spot that I really think that could use another piece is right here. This is kind of bowing out a little bit from the side. So just adding like another small strip in there to hold that to it would probably be ideal. Then go ahead and shut the saddlebag and make sure everything still functions properly, and it does. So yeah, overall very pleased. This is a very nice liner, very quality stitching on it. There we go. They did a very good job. And that's all the reviews I've heard about Advanblack, is that everything they produce out of them is very high quality, which is why I chose to go with them for saddlebag liners. There's a couple other companies out there that make them. I know Hogworks does one, and they actually have like pockets sewn in, which is nice. I did like that about them. I don't know, I just saw hit and miss reviews on the quality, where Advanblack is like stands by their quality. So that's why I chose them over another brand. But anyways, there she is, completely installed. Everything looks really good. I just want to give you a little bit better angle of all of it installed in here. So like I said, this area right here is the only place that could use a little bit of Velcro just to hold that up against that side of the saddlebag. But everything else fit really nicely, and I'm very pleased with their product. But the other side is going to be the exact same when it comes to the installation, so I'm not going to worry about filming that side, since it's just the exact same thing as this. But as always, stay safe out there, keep the rubber side down, and I'll see you on the road. Bandit out.